Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearthstone 4 as we are playing as the French Commune. Before we get started in today's episode, I want to show you guys we have named the improved light self-propelled artillery equipment. So this was one of your guys' suggestions in the comments. It's SP for self-propelled arquebus, which is the name of the early firearm. So yeah, we got a name for those already. So one of the first things we're going to be doing here in today's episode is we're going to go ahead and move these tactical bombers over here where we just recently built that airbase, so we can go ahead and start bombing the Canadians here just to try and get some points for now. And I suppose it also helps kind of reduce their ability to make war, destroying some of their factories and stuff. Now you can see the Soviets have already moved troops over here. I'm guessing those might be getting ready for a naval invasion. I suppose we could take a look here at battle plans. Yeah, they're going to send these 2 divisions, or actually 5 divisions total, so there's likely a few more heading on over there. So they're going to send 5 divisions into that port there. We'll see if they're successful or not. Frankly, I could definitely see some good reasoning for us invading Canada. This was, or at least part of this was, formerly French territory, so it makes sense for us to go after it. I just think it's kind of a hassle fighting here. Anywhere in North America, it can often be kind of a hassle. I guess Mexico is typically fairly easy. Despite their more mountainous terrain, it's typically easy to take their capital by just doing naval invasions. And then you could also use the coast to cut off troops on both sides. Typically fairly easy to cut off divisions there in Mexico. But outside of Mexico, it's usually kind of more difficult to fight here just because of the low supply and the rough terrain. And then the large states also can cause some issues when it comes to your air force. But yeah, I just didn't really feel like doing it because it's not really a priority, but we do have to defeat the Canadians in order to win this war, and if we were the ones to do the invasions, then we would be getting those participation points. So maybe we'll do it. We're going to do this invasion of Belgium first, though, and of course we're still fighting the Dutch East Indies as well. Now, we do have some spare divisions, I think, sitting around. Yeah, you got, I guess these wouldn't be good for an invasion, but you do have all these troops here. So I think we will go ahead and send these over here, but let's go ahead and build it up first, because as of right now, we would not have enough supply for the troops. And it's just a level 1, so we're going to put it up to maybe just level 5. Yeah, let's just do, you know what, the Soviets are going to put more troops there, so let's go ahead and build it all the way up, guys, so we don't have any issues there. Let's go ahead and also build the airbase up just a little bit larger. And what's the infrastructure here? Let's go ahead and build that up by 1 as well. Alright, excellent. So let's just go and let that build up before we put any troops over there. And remember, we get that war goal on Belgium in January. I think it's like January 10th or something like that. But yeah, let's go and continue this invasion here. So these troops are marching up towards that port. Make sure that no further troops can enter here, and these guys are going to be coming over here to help us out. Let's go ahead and attack here, take this province, get this guy cut off so we can get him destroyed. I'm really hoping this is the only division here, and unfortunately he did attack us. Now we'll win that, and then we'll be able to do the move over here. I was going to bring this division over here to help them out, and also so that one of them can move over here. And it looks like we're going to have to manually force them to go this way, since I suppose that's the fastest way. We don't want this weak division attacking across a river. I don't think that would go well for us. But yeah, the defense is going well. Again, we don't really need his assistance, but we want to get this ended as quickly as possible. So we can go ahead and take that province, and let's just go and start attacking here. And you know what? We really don't need this guy to move over here now, so let's go and start filling this in. I suppose we should probably just, well, we should have this division go grab that port. This guy's just going to fill stuff in here, so we can try and get them capitulated. Alright, so he's advancing over there. We have more divisions coming over here, but I don't think they're going to be over here anytime soon. I think the last time we looked at them, they're going through the Mediterranean. So let's go and get something over here. We're going to do, I'm thinking well, there's not really a lot of countries we still have to decrypt. So let's go ahead and do the invisible ink. We also finished up research. Do we have anything else that we want in here right now? I suppose we should go ahead and get the mechanized. Even if we're not going to build them, we could use that 100% increase to hardness for all the motorized units. It's going to take 160 days to knock that out. And it looks like we are continuing to sink convoys going through here. Remember, these are all those Dutch troops that were attempting to return back home, but just didn't make it back in time. Let's go and increase the speed here. I didn't realize we were only on speed 3. Not really necessary in this type of conflict. And we're just kind of focusing on building things, getting the equipment situation dealt with, because while we have certainly... Who's this guy here? Wait, so we have multiple armies assigned here? Oh, I see. I was wondering what all these are. We still got the allied ones turned on. Okay, so we need to turn those off. That was kind of confusing me there. But yeah, let's go ahead and start taking these out, try and get these guys to capitulate here. These guys will actually race on over to the port there. And they'll just go ahead and knock out anything he's not taking, which I suppose is going up along the coast here. As he moves to that port, let's just see how close they are towards capitulating. It's going to be a while. Now, we haven't taken this victory point, which is worth 3. Then Borneo, I know there's a couple victory points over here. That's only worth 1. I suppose there's not really much over here. But there's the capital here. That's worth 3. So we're probably going to have to take something else. We'll see once we get this all taken over. And it looks like we have another division here. Okay, so we're going to have to just get this province and then attempt to attack him here. I don't know if this unit can do it, though. He's so weak. Okay, let's change this up then, because I was thinking that he would end up having to engage somebody here. So that's the reason why I put the better division that way. Let's actually get ourselves an offensive line here, just in case that division's a tougher one. Alright, so let's go ahead and start moving towards the port. Hopefully nobody's there defending. And the Soviets are here to help, which isn't really a good thing. We don't want them over here assisting, because we were trying to get all these points for ourselves. There's still a lot of territory that's, as you can see, that has not been taken yet. So they're going to, unfortunately, get those points. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Because, yeah, I was hoping this would be a good opportunity to increase our war participation. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we have increased it some. Maybe not. We're still at 19%. Okay, so not quite enough to actually increase that war participation. We have started bombing over here, so that'll help a little bit. I don't know if the Soviets... I don't know where they'd be bombing, huh? Yeah, unless they're bombing Canada, then they won't be increasing their bombing points. So yeah, lots of Soviet troops coming over here, and frankly, there's just nowhere else for them to go right now. There's no other fronts for them to fight on until they do that invasion of Canada. Let's go and start another line of those cruiser subs. We lost a lot of submarines in that conflict. So let's go and start replacing some of those. Though before we do that, let me just make sure there's nothing new that we got here, and I just might have forgotten to add. We didn't get the new float planes yet. What about radar? We do actually have new radar. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go and delete this. Only build one more of those, and then go ahead and adjust this before we start the new line. Though I did forget to change the name here, or the variant. Change them to C. I don't think we got any of these just yet. I think we actually are researching that, if I recall correctly. So let's go and save this, and we'll get 2 new lines going, since this one will be finished up soon. I suppose we want to go ahead and set them up to deploy in the same location as the rest of the fleet. But yeah, let's go and set up one more line here of those submarines, and just put a ton of dockyards into these, whichever ones we get. I don't think we're building any more dockyards right now. We just don't have the technology necessary to get modern ships. We're really far behind. Typically you need to get those techs much earlier in the game, which, you know, we didn't do because wasn't really a priority. Alright, so these guys are grabbing these 2 provinces here. I imagine the Soviets are going to get a lot of that territory before we are able to get down here to the south. Maybe not. I guess we're not that far away. We can advance this way. So I was going to tell this guy to do this now, so I don't leave him sitting there not doing anything. Let's go and continue taking that territory. Looks like we would actually lose here, so let's go and stop the attack. Just let them get a little bit of a planning bonus before we attempt that attack again. So we have taken this province here. Let's go and grab these ones now, and then we'll come back this way. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll come over here, and then just all the way down. I think it's all the way down here, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll go all the way down to that. Continuing sinking convoys through. Are these troop convoys? These are troop convoys. All right, excellent. Also sinking those Dutch troop convoys through here. Looks like there's not as many of them as there was. Yeah, they've all either died or made their way through. Do forgive me if my voice is a little bit off. I've done a lot of recording lately for the other channel. We're gonna have to, well, you know what, let's let him exhaust himself first, and then we'll do our own attack here. But yeah, I am kind of losing my voice just a little bit. Let me make sure this guy is doing his thing, and also not taking territory that doesn't need to be taken. So we'll have him continue that way, and then go this way. I missed that province. And then we'll come over here. I think that's a separate province. Alright, excellent. Alright, so he's going to continue advancing, and let's go and attempt his attack now. It looks like this one might be a victory. Hard to say. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like that is going to be a victory. One division causing us all these issues here. A division is completely cut off from supply as well. This is a Dutch division, it looks like. We also got that invisible ink. So let's go ahead and see what else we might want to get here. If there is anything else we need besides the machine-assisted decryption. I guess commando training is always helpful to have. So I suppose we'll get that. Yeah, we'll get the commando training next. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win here, guys. We'll just have to wait. We could have kept the attack going. We'll just wait. Remember, he's cut off. So he's not able to replace any losses, and we're able to continue to get our training up as well. Or excuse me, our planning bonus up. And maybe the Soviets will attack. Look at all these Soviet troops here. Yeah, they're just going to absolutely exhaust the supply here, I imagine. But if they would want to sit there, then I'm fine with that. And where did our divisions go? So these are the three new ones. I did send them over here because I didn't think we need them here. So here's what we're going to do. We do need to do this invasion over here. So let's go and set that up now. We'll send these guys since we have them. We'll put them all over here, but one of them, I think we will actually move. Can you put a front here? We can put a front there. We're going to have them come over here to try and take this territory. If the Soviets aren't going to do it, let's just try and get some more points. We'll have him, since he's closer, go this way, though, just because there's more stuff to get here. Though it does look like the Soviets are advancing here. So just try and get as much territory as can. And yeah, just let the Soviets kind of exhaust themselves here and weaken that unit, and then we'll attack as well. So yeah, we'll get this planning done here, and then do the invasion. Now, Japan is having continued success over here in China. Communist China is about to fall. Shaanxi's about to fall. A little bit of territory over here, but yeah, it's not looking good. Now, we do have a little bit of territory here. I'll see if we can protect it, guys. I don't really know if we'll be able to or not. We'd clearly have to build some forts to protect it. But we have a bunch of territory that we need to defend that we're not currently defending. We have two divisions over here. So yeah, we'll wait until we have all this protected before we attempt to defend that province. It would be helpful to have this, because maybe you can kind of like invade behind them if they don't defend it. It occupies troops. So yeah, there's certainly some utility for keeping it. Let's go and take all this, and looks like that's got wrapped up. Alright, let's go ahead and send this guy. We should probably set up another naval invasion. Just go ahead and try and take as much territory as can. This one's worth a victory point. So let's go and invade from here and attack that province there. Alright, so he'll go over there. He's still finishing this up. I suppose this unit, we'll go and attack here and try and get this done so he can join that invasion. And it looks like with our assistance, we're able to get that done pretty effectively. However, they got the credit for it. That tank moved fast, and he had already been attacking. It's not that big of a deal. It's not worth a victory point or anything. Looks like oil's no longer an issue from taking this territory. You got that 24 oil there. You got 29 there. We're occupying all this, so oil's no longer a problem. And we can do war propaganda since we now border these countries. So I think we will. Well, political power is at 150, and we need to change up the conscription laws. We've got it up high enough to go ahead and change over to the extensive conscription. So we kind of have to do that right now because we have 48,000 manpower, and that's all we got. And that's really what we've been saving up for a while. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that knocked out. All right, so he's going to take that province. And then I guess we'll have him. Is this one of the cruddy ones? No, he's a decent one. So I suppose we'll have him join one of these invasions. Let's make sure these guys here succeed. So I think it's... Yeah, you got 2 here, and you got 3 here, so I think that's fine. So just let those guys plan up. Are we covering the sea zone? We are. I guess I should have known that since we've been sinking those convoys through here. So really just waiting for them to get that planned up. As of right now, it's going to be 14 days for those 2 divisions, 21 for the 3. We got the logistic companies. All right, let's go and continue here. I think we should go ahead and get the field hospital 2s. Because again, manpower has been an issue. So I think that'd be helpful. And it helps save some of the experience as well, so you don't lose as much of it. So this guy over here, I don't think we're going to have him do these invasions. I guess you could take this territory. Yeah, I suppose we can go and knock out that territory. There's a lot of stuff to take here. It should all be fairly easy as well. Although I don't know if any of it's defended. So we're just going to hop around. We'll take this one first since there's more provinces to take. So yeah, we'll go after that first. Now, I don't think we got that tech yet. No, we haven't got that tech, so we can only send 10 divisions. But as of right now, we only got 6 on invasion orders. We got the formed state arsenals. Those are those extra military factories. So that's over here, and we're moving towards the Generate Work Council. Remember this one here, I don't think actually does anything. Yeah, I don't think this does anything. I think you have to actually take the decisions. But we really want to get rid of that inefficient economy. We've been suffering from it for far too long. So we got some extra military factories here, so let's go and get these assigned. Just based on what we need the most. We're actually doing alright on artillery now. Still trying to fix the anti-air issue. Support equipment's much better than it was. Light tanks are pretty bad, but we have a lot of factories going towards that. And it looks like we need naval bombers. Yeah, let's go and put a factory into that then. And then I'm thinking trying to get the improved light self-propelled artillery dealt with. So let's go and do that. I put another factory into these interwar light tanks, the garrison tanks, because you can see here that we are lacking both light tanks and support equipment in 758 light tanks. That'll take a long time with only one factory. I know they're cheap to build, but even then, it'll still take a long time. And, so that's really unfortunate because that's a factory output and dockyard output reduction, which is what we're attempting to reduce here. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, though. Is it a manpower issue? Is it because we moved to the next manpower level? I'm not entirely sure. France has a lot of limitations. They're clearly the weakest of all the major powers, I think. I can't think of any major power that's weaker than France in the game. Yeah, they have a lot of issues. Do we want to get the naval bombers right now? I guess you know what? We need the best naval bombers we could get for the Japanese and the British, since that's the only way we're going to defeat their fleets. We will not have a navy that can compare to them. Let's go and update those planes. Get the close air support 2s building. And can we change up any division designs? I know we have the infantry equipment, but do we have anything else? Let me just take a look if there's anything we want to do that would only cost infantry equipment. I think the majority of the changes we still need to make are with the support companies. A lot of stuff that has to be done there. These are just the garrisons. I meant to click on the tanks. We need to change this up because this is somewhat confusing here. Let's just go and change them. We'll do the castle here. So I think we finished these tanks. Yeah, we finished the tanks. What about the Foreign Legion? I guess we could add more troops to them. The problem, of course, is manpower, though, not infantry equipment. I didn't really think about that. We did just change up the manpower law, but it hasn't built up just yet. It's going to take some time, particularly with our low war support. It's going to go pretty slow, actually. Let's see if any of these guys can invade. All of them can, but that one division, so let's go ahead and start that up. And then he can invade as soon as he gets it done. As soon as he gets it planned up. Alright, so we're going to hit these 2 locations here. As far as how close they are towards capitulation, we're looking at 67%. And they've taken 115,000 total casualties. So with the commando training, I guess we need to do the passive defense. I was going to say we just need to do the decryption. We could also do stuff to help encrypt. But yeah, let's go and start with the passive defense. Just knock that. I don't know if that's worth our factories, honestly. But we have a ton of them. We are doing pretty good when it comes to factories now at this point with all of that territory we took in the last peace treaty. Looks like this territory was not defended, so it should be pretty easy to go ahead and advance. Didn't really need this many troops, but why not? We'll send everything we got. These guys also succeeded here. Alright, excellent. So let's go and just advance towards the ports for now, and then we'll fill them in. Just make sure no other additional divisions can come here, particularly those Dutch divisions that were leaving here. If we didn't sink them, then I'm not entirely sure where else they would go. I suppose there's this territory here. So I'd completely forgotten about this territory over here. We actually had divisions over here. I want to say there's 2 Foreign Legion divisions over here, perhaps, because I had wanted to conquer this territory to get the aluminum, but I guess they got destroyed because they're not here anymore. Somebody brought this up in the comments to remind me last episode, but this didn't happen this episode. This clearly happened in the last one, so I think we already lost that. So that's kind of a shame. You know, this province here is an importance, but I did want to get this taken over. Then also just losing the 2 divisions, you know, we don't want to lose any divisions. You can see the manpower is building back up. So that guy hasn't left just yet. And once I take this province here, we'll split them up and have them go to different locations. Looks like we actually need to put one of them over here. I didn't even think to tank that province.
Attention.
So now they're going to come back. So yeah, let's go and have one go. So there actually is a division to stop us there. He is making his way over here as well. I think the best outcome would just let him come all the way down here and then just cut him off rather than fight him all the way across here. Yeah, I think that's the better outcome. So we'll just wait to go over there. Have him just advance this way, and him advance. Let's see, we want him to move into this territory. So let's just go this way then. Let me see where he's going through. So we'll have him go this way, and we might need to adjust this based on, you know, where this division's standing at the time. We also have this division who make his way over to there, or actually what he'd probably do is make his way over to this front, just knowing the AI. Yes. That looks like it is the case. Absolutely. So we went over there. Let's move over here instead. Although we actually are facing resistance here, and this is a larger front, so maybe that's the best way. Maybe the AI actually knew what they're doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and stop this. Let him attack us instead. Stay on the defense. And I'm surprised he hasn't launched yet. Oh, you know what? It's because we're not controlling this region here. That's what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and just sign these guys over here too, so we can do this invasion, and then we'll just pull them back. I doubt there are any convoys going through there. Although, you know what, there probably could be. If they had any troops here, then there'd be some convoys going through here, maybe for some supplies moving from the capital. We actually are having some supply issues ourselves here. Can't see that division anymore. Alright, so that's a shame. I think we're going to change up what we're doing here. We'll let him finish going here, but let's go this way. I don't want him to surprise us when we can't see him. So he's over here now. And yeah, he's disappeared again. See, I don't want any surprises here, guys. And Communist China has capitulated. So Japan is just continuing having success over here. I really want to get this wrapped up just in case the Japanese declare war on us. And we've been pushed back. Alright, so it's probably a good thing that sent, or the AI, I guess, sent some troops over here. So let's go and extend this a bit. Also, the Italians want to send us some Lend-Lease. We're going to accept that. And they're coming over this way. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. We'll start going this way then. Do need to pay attention where they go, though. We don't want them to attack us and take territory from behind. Like if they took that province, that could be kind of bad. This guy's going this way, though. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get over here first. Make them attack us across the river. It's going to be 1 day and 11 hours for us, and 21 hours for him. So we're not getting over there quick enough. We can see if we can go here before that other guy gets here. Oh, nope. Alright, so let's go and pull it back then, let him attack us. Looks like we also have some military factories. Let me just take a look at the equipment situation, see how things have improved. I guess it hasn't advanced that much. It's been like a month or so, maybe 2 months since we last looked at this. It's not that many changes here. Still pretty short on the same stuff. Okay. Do we need to add artillery to anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good. What about the trucks? Have I pulled back from that already? We could pull back further on the trucks. We have enough for supplies. I suppose we should probably take a look and see. Do we have the support equipment? Let me just take a look. We do. All right. I mean, we don't have a lot, but we've got enough to go and start adding. So let's go and see which division design we want to add to first. We'll see if there's anything here. So they have their anti-air, so we don't have to add anti-air here. We'll probably do the logistic companies then. So yeah, let's go and do that. That'll be helpful, particularly in some of the areas we're going to be fighting in. We don't need to add anything to them. I was looking for these guys. Here I would like to actually increase their size. I'm thinking like 20 combat width. Yeah, I think that would be good. And you know what? We might even want to add some field hospitals here because, again, we just had those manpower issues. So yeah, let's go and add field hospitals here. And another infantry battalion. Alright, so that's going to deplete most of the manpower we have saved here. So I don't think we'll make any other further adjustments. Alright, so we're just waiting for him to come down here and then go to this province or this province, so we can just cut him off real quick. While this guy here should be taking territory. Let's get all that wrapped up. Did he go after... This is all one. Okay. Alright, so as soon as he gets down here, we'll attempt to cut him off. We're defending here, and let's just go and shoot up towards the coast, or excuse me, up to the port there. More military factories. Did I not assign these? I probably didn't even assign them. I got distracted or whatever, started looking at other things. Probably support equipment, yeah, because we're once again quite short. Let's just go and put this all the way into the support equipment, because there's a lot of things we still need to add to our divisions. All right, so he's down here. Let's just get him right here, and then we'll do that attack and cut him off from his supply. Now you see he's probably trying to come this way to cut us off. We do have a Turkish division here to help us out. Yeah, let's just keep him on this front. So when does this division get out of here? So this will be less than a day now. So as soon as he leaves, we're going to take this province here, and luckily that Turkish division did defend that territory for us, because we would have been in trouble there. Alright, let's go ahead and take all this. And then we'll do a naval invasion over here, I suppose. I guess what we can do is go ahead and set that up so that the planning will be started here. And then he'll make his way over there as soon as he finishes up this order. Alright, excellent. So we took all that territory, but then he came back here because he's assigned over here, I see. So I guess we'll go and grab that province real quick. Concerning number of divisions over here, isn't there? Yeah, there's a lot of divisions over here. I mean, it's not a lot. I mean, it's 3, but that's the same number as we have. And I'm surprised. I was kind of thinking they were done for, and this was just going to be a matter of just wiping out all their territory. 89% towards capitulation, so they're not quite there yet. This guy, once he finishes, we're just going to have him attack here. We'll allow him to retreat to one of these 2 provinces, so we'll have to fight him again. That's okay. Let's go and have this guy take care of this then. Alright, excellent. So yeah, it's a shame that we lost this here. I almost want to go ahead and set up a naval invasion. I'm not sure who would send there. Maybe these guys. I don't know if they can do it on their own. It really just depends on if it's defended or not. I can't really say. But yeah, let's go and just set it up. We'll have them invade from over here. Not that one. We want to go after a port. And we could go after our own, but let's attack here first. Because of that aluminum. And we get points for taking that. Well, I guess we get points for taking all this, don't we? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If it's ours or theirs, even if we're retaking our own territory, you get points for that. So I wanted to see if this is built up over here, but look at all these allied divisions over here. And it's not quite built up yet. We have a lot of allied divisions over here. And we're not facing any resistance in the air. Soviets have had success over here. Okay. But it looks like they're losing that battle there. When do we get this? Let's check the actual time here. I'm pretty sure it's January. It's the 13th. So almost 3 days off. Like I said, the 10th. Alright, so he's actually been defeated. So let's just go and push across here. That Turkish division took that. Alright, excellent. So he'll go this way. And I'm not sure where he's going now. I think he's taking off to move over there. So again, the division's just bouncing back and forth. That's how the AI likes to do it. Let's go and take this, and then we'll get that unit there destroyed. These guys can go ahead and take over. Let me just see, is this, that is not. That's attached to here. I was thinking that might have been an island we had to cross to. That's not the case. And because this is actually former Portuguese territory here, they're getting control of all this. Alright, well, that's fine. And we didn't take this either. I'm not entirely sure how I messed that up. Clearly I did. But yeah, they should capitulate pretty soon, guys. They do not have a lot of territory left. Let's just go and continue with those passive defense bonuses. And yeah, we'll be able to do this invasion hopefully in this episode. I think we should get there. It's only 2 weeks away. We got the landing craft. Excellent. So I think we'll go ahead and do another naval tech then. So we're already getting the submarines. We could go ahead and do the snorkels, I suppose, just so we get that done at around the same time as this one. Well, actually, we get that done in 4 days, don't we? So we'll just take this slot and do the snorkels then. So I suppose we'll start working on these cruisers then. Yeah, we'll try and build some light cruisers. I don't know if we'll get any heavies or not. We'll see. We will accept that lend-lease. And is anybody not doing anything? This guy's not doing anything. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure where we had him assigned. Could put him over there in Canada. We already have one in Japan. We have one in Great Britain. What's the other guy doing? He's in Germany. That's right. Trying to reduce some of the resistance there. Because resistance is high in several locations. But particularly here in Germany. Netherlands is kind of high too. But you see he is making an impact there. He's got it down to 18%. He's also reducing it in the surrounding states. So yeah, he's helping us out there. But yeah, let's just go ahead and sign this guy to... I don't think we're going to do resistance. I think we'll go ahead and do the intel network over here. Could try and get intel on Belgians. I was going to say it's probably not going to be necessary. They actually have a lot of divisions here, though. But yeah, I don't think it's too much to be concerned about. We have 3 divisions assigned over here. So we'll be doing the attack into the port. So what we want to do is go ahead and take another division and have him come over this way so we can attack from 2 separate locations. Make sure we get that taken. And it might behoove us actually to send 2 divisions over here and have one go across the river to take this province so he can't retreat that way. Yeah, that'll probably be the better way to go. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's see how this is finishing up. So he actually attacked there, so we were not able to actually cut him off here. He was about to move there. I suppose we could do instead is attack this guy just so he can hurry up and get over there. We don't actually want to win this battle, though. Might not be able to avoid it. Can we get over there in time? I think we will. Yeah, so that'll work out nicely for us because he's already been defeated. So this should be pretty quick. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's finished up. Let's go ahead and have these divisions continue pushing forward here. Oh, there's another division over here. Okay. Let's go and take this then. They've retaken territory, so let's try and get up behind them and get that port. Well, he's going to do the same thing this way, but let's try not to get ourselves cut off if we can avoid it. And these guys are taken off. Let's see here how we want to... What do we want to do with them? Yeah, there are more divisions up that way. Somebody's got to take care of that, but this guy's probably the best choice for that. Let's go and send them all the way over there and get that taken. And I suppose we can go and send them to take another port. Just kind of hop around here. And go after the next port right there. And so we'll just get rid of this front. Not necessary. And then give him the order to come all the way down here. Alright, excellent. So he'll take all that territory. And this guy here, he's about to grab that. And then we'll have him do that invasion. And we have a decision here. What is this about? More war propaganda. Well, I do want to get war support up higher. Try and get that manpower going up quicker. So let's go and do that. Yeah, that's 90 days, getting a 1% increase. So yeah, that'll be helpful. Let me just take a look and see if we can do anything here. I might just let the Soviets take this over. That's really what I wanted to do. I didn't really want to go here. Yeah, we still haven't built that port up. I guess it hasn't been that long since I last looked at it. So yeah, we're going to go get the snorkels next. But we will go ahead and start building those new submarines now. Though we want to finish these up first. So let's get those finished. And then maybe pull back on one of those. Convoys is still, you know, not quite as high as we want it. But it's not too shabby. Alright, so this guy's coming over here. Should be able to get there first, right? You'd think? Maybe not. Okay. So let's instead go this way. And we'll try and get up behind him Grabbing that port. This guy, see how we want to do this. Getting behind him, completely cutting him off here would not be easy. Yeah, because you have to wrap all the way around here. We'll go this way for now. We'll see what he does. But yeah, it does look like that could be an issue. Oh, he's actually going to go ahead and attack. And he's going to take this province here, which would not cut us off. And we're also getting assistance from the Turks. I think him moving over there will actually make it more easier to cut him off. So let's just let him do that. We'll come over here and then we'll attempt to take that province behind him. Now, if he was going here, then that'd be a threat, but it looks like that's not the case. Just about a week now until we are able to declare war on Belgium, and look at that. We just finished up that heavy ship, finally. Been building that for the entire game, essentially. Let's go and design these new submarines then. So we'll use those historical submarine names, and go and get all the new stuff on there. The new torpedoes and all that good stuff. And then, I think we're going to go ahead and... Oh, these are not the cruiser subs. Okay, so yeah, we'll build it like this. This looks good here. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we want to decommission this. And I suppose we'll decommission all these, because we're only going to use those 1941s now. The cruiser submarines aren't necessarily worse. You can compare the stats, and there's several differences. Obviously, the difference in what you can put on there. But we're going to use these ones, guys. So let's go ahead and build these. And set them up to deploy in France. I suppose we could build another line. Yeah, let's go and do that so we don't have to come back in here. Get them set up as well. And then all the dockyards from these two lines will go to them. Alright, so let me just take a look at our fleet here, because we do have that new capital ship, which is actually a battleship. Okay, I was thinking it was a cruiser for some reason. But yeah, we got another battleship. It's a level 2 battleship. So I believe that's the best ship we have in our fleet now, isn't it? It is. So yeah, let's go ahead and... I mean, I don't know about the stats, but it's the most recent ship. So let's go and add that into here. That explains why that took so long to build as well. See, I didn't know that that was a battleship. So we'll put these guys over here, and we'll put these ones as well. Put them in their own little thing, own little task force, and then have them do the convoy raiding. Really pumping up the amount of convoys, or excuse me, amount of submarines we have over here. Because again, we're going to need those against the Japanese. We really got to get the Dutch East Indies finished. Japan just continues to have success over here, and we don't know what they're working on. I don't know where they're at on their focus tree and what they're planning to do here. Let's go and advance over here. Let's make sure he stays on this front though. And then he's going to take this here, and then we'll get that division defeated. Still waiting for this guy to move. He'll be done in a couple hours, and then we'll just go and take the province behind him. Alright, excellent. Where are we at on the total war score? 20%. So we increased it by 1%. All that work we've done, and we only increased it by 1%. So 5 days till we get this done over here. And then we'll do this invasion, and hopefully it's not too difficult. It's just Belgium. But I didn't send as many troops as we could have. We have all these guys over here that I could have set up over there. I didn't think it'd be necessary. So I guess we'll see if I should have done that. So now we can go and attack them. Just go and double check over here and see if there's anything we need to do. Let's go ahead and help out with this attack, and then have just this guy take care of that territory. That's finished up as well. So let's go and shoot over to the port. And then we'll have him fill this in. So it looks like the Soviets were already advancing over here. So this guy, can he do the invasion? Yes. So let's go and send him off. Get that invasion done. And we'll get this factory assigned as well. Let me just peek in here again at the equipment situation. Alright. Light self-propelled artillery. Let's go and put that into there. Alright, so let's go and declare war. And we will not call in our allies. I assume they'll join the Canadian faction, and then, you know, the allies will get called in at that point. But let's go ahead and make sure the Canadians can't come over here. Let's go and attack here now. So I guess they would be going here. Yeah, we just want this war done as quickly as possible. Cutting off troops and stuff is really not even necessary. Yeah, they did join that faction as expected. We'll try and avoid casualties, so we won't attack across rivers if we can avoid it, but yeah, let's just get this done. I don't really care about cutting off the troops. We are doing this in the middle of winter. There's no snow on the ground over here, though, it looks like. Just in Germany. So it's not too much of an issue right now. Looks like these tanks would not win here. Alright, so let's go and stop that. They are attacking to the city with an unknown number of divisions. We do not have the intel here. We have no idea what we're fighting against right now. Let's go and have all these guys attack over here. So this would be across a river, so let's go and attack these guys instead. And that's a railroad. Okay, I was wondering if we had some fortifications here. It's just some rails. So we're just going to... yeah, we can pull them in now, I suppose. It doesn't even matter because they're just pulled in due to the fact that they joined that Canadian faction. Yeah, hopefully they don't get over here in time to actually help. We don't want them to help. We don't need their assistance. Alright, so it's green everywhere around except for there. The Dutchies Indies just capitulated. Alright, excellent. And we sunk a Belgian convoy there. Now, them capitulating is kind of irrelevant because these are all islands, so you still got to take them all over. But you do get that equipment, so that's helpful. But yeah, we still got to take all this territory over, so... doesn't really change much. We'll have him come over here and just start taking this territory. He'll be able to launch the invasion essentially as soon as he gets over there. And he's about to attack that province. Did I ever set this naval invasion up over here? I did. So let's go ahead and send him, I suppose. Though, we don't have any ships over here yet. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Let's just add the submarines over here so we can get it done. Alright, so he'll attack over there, and we'll see if we can't have some success there. I suppose we just really need to put it into planes. We're not going to be able to compete with the British Air Force. I don't know about the Japanese Air Force. I assume we won't be able to compete with that either. Why did this guy not go over here? Okay, this is not going to work, so I'll have to cancel it. It's a shame. I'm trying to take that port. I wanted to get that done. They are attempting to attack here. They shouldn't have any success, though. Let's just go and help these guys out, get this done a little quicker. And I suppose he can go and also help out there. And let's go and have these guys see which way we want to go. Probably should move towards Brussels, I suppose. So let's take this guy, have him go here with one of the better divisions, while he will go this way. Now we got to attack this guy so he doesn't reinforce there. So let's go and have him attack here. And it looks like that should be a victory. He's a weak division, just was defeated. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's go and attack here, and this is just about locking these troops down. We are about to get more troops. I suppose we'll have this guy go here, and let's have this guy go this way as well. Alright, so that was an easy battle. Excellent. Alright, we won here as well. They were able to retreat over there, though, so we'll see if we can't get there first. It looks like this guy's retreating over there, too. And then let's have these guys go this way. So what did we sink here? We got a convoy. Are these like troop convoys, or? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We can't see anything there just yet. We can't actually see their divisions now. Okay. Was it just one division defeating me, or was one of those divisions pulled back? Let's go and attack all the way around here. And there's some good victory points here. You got 30 there in Brussels, 30 here in Antwerpen. Yeah, like 5 points, 1 point. There's a couple we already took. So yeah, this can get us some actual war participation here. Yeah, we're already up to 22%. Excellent. Very helpful. Alright, so this guy is going this way. He's going to take care of all this for us. This guy is coming over this way, and he'll just come up over here then and get that taken care of. He doesn't need to go over there. Not necessary, so let's just go and set up another naval invasion. And it's interesting, I can't actually do the naval invasion from here. I don't think it was supposed to let me do the naval invasion there because I didn't actually control the location. But yeah, they let us do it, so Made it happen. Is there a port here? No, there's not. Alright, so we'll just attack from over here and attack that port. Suppose we could attack from the Portuguese port. Yeah, we'll take all those ports over. Just for the war participation. Just to continue to increase our numbers, especially with the Canadians being defeated by the Soviets. Not as many Soviet troops on that island anymore. So maybe soon we'll bring some divisions over there. We'll have a lot of free divisions up soon with this battle against the Dutch, or excuse me, against the Belgians finishing up soon. Let's go ahead and send him over here and him over here. Let's attack here and here. And yeah, we can also finish these guys up here. Now, as for Luxembourg, they're not in a faction anymore, so we could declare war on them. The problem is, do we want to spend 20 political power to get Luxembourg? I mean, eventually we'll want to get it, but do we want to do it right now when, look at all the stuff we haven't filled out yet. There's so many things to get there. Is that really what the priority should be? I don't know. I don't think so. Is there anything here that we want to add to these guys right now? No, not yet. I'm not entirely sure what we'll put here, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe signal companies or something. I don't know. We'll end up getting. But over here, could go ahead and get the recon. I did also want to get anti-air. That's right. I wanted to go ahead and add the anti-air to these tanks. I know we're short anti-air, but that's okay. And then I suppose for the last one, we'd get the logistic companies. I think that makes most sense here for us. So let's go and save that. And I also want to just fill these all out just to be done with it. Obviously can't do these guys here right now. These guys, we gotta wait. And I can go and get rid of this one. These guys here, let's go ahead and get, I suppose we do the recon here. And for the last one, we'll just do logistics. Now I know this is gonna really stretch our support equipment. That's fine. We won't do anything else with those guys just yet. Let me see where the manpower's at. But yeah, the support equipment is going to be really bad now. Yeah, well, it's not actually as bad as I thought it'd be. All that stuff we just added. Has it not updated yet? No, that's it. We are putting a lot of factories into support equipment. Oh, we got 5 troop convoys engaged over here. So that's going to be helpful. But yeah, it's not too bad. I know we're also getting support equipment from our allies. I'm sure that's helping us out. And yeah, I just need to get this wrapped up over here. So just about done with them. Because we took Brussels last, it did result in us having to take every single province and not being able to capitulate them until we took the capital. But that's actually a good thing because every province we take is adding that war participation. I thought I signed this guy to come over here, but he's clearly not. Who's coming over here? Oh, that's this guy. Where the hell did this guy come from? And maybe he's already over here. Let's go and take that province. But yeah, he doesn't need to be over here anymore. I suppose what we could do is have him go this way then. Since he's already here. Let's make sure we keep him assigned here. And then, yeah, he can just go somewhere else. Do a naval invasion, I suppose. We still don't have that province there. We'll get it in 12 hours. Let's just let him take it so that we can set up naval invasions there. And we'll attack their new capital. Alright, excellent. Did we take this over here? They actually did have somebody defending there. Okay, I didn't think we would win if they did because these are cruddy divisions. And it wasn't surprising they had somebody there. We could try taking this location though. We'll let them fight it out for a little while. Maybe he'll turn around. Probably not though. Are these all troop convoys? Yeah, they are. Huh. Oh, I forgot all about the Congo. My bad, guys. Wow. I can't believe I forgot about the Congo. I sent all these troops over here. We had a plan and stuff. And then I just neglected to take advantage of the opportunity. So yeah, let's just go ahead and attempt to take the port. Though they sent troops over here or something. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we can win now. I don't know how good these divisions are. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about the Congo. Alright, so that's a shame. I sent those divisions over to do that, and then we didn't do anything. Yeah, so that's a bummer. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let me just make sure that there's nobody else needs being given orders. Let's just have everybody go as soon as they're ready to. I do believe we need to assign the submarines over here now. Can't pull them from here. That's not necessary any longer. Alright, so these guys have been defeated. So I think we're actually going to end the episode here. I wanted to make sure we got Belgium defeated. But yeah, I think this should be built up now, right? Now it's still level 3. So yeah, it's just taking a while to get it constructed. 3rd of February, we have it done soon. There's not a lot of troops there. They are sending more, I think. But we could probably put a few here. And then, where would we do the invasion? I suppose it would be best to do the invasion of Quebec. Yeah, that makes most sense. So I suppose we'll attack right there. So we'll have to get that set up next episode. We'll have to deal with this, obviously. And yeah, just kind of waiting for the war to start up with Japan and Great Britain. This is giving us opportunity to, you know, get our division designs done. They're practically done at this point. We're looking pretty good. I think we'll want to increase these numbers, actually. Get their infantry up here. Let me see how much this is going to cost. 2,000. How many of these divisions do we currently have? I can't even see it. We have 23. Alright. So, we have the manpower for that, but do we have the manpower to get them all the way up? I guess that's the question. So in total, this is going to be 4,000 manpower. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to need it. Need the divisions to be, you know, they don't have to be really strong. They're colonial troops. They don't have to be good as our regular divisions. But look at this. The Japanese are completely wrapped around our territory here. Definitely a threat. I don't want them coming down here, though, and taking these ports. Yeah, it's a bad situation, but I'd rather keep the ports here and lose this territory and then just stop the Japanese here. It's really easy to get them stopped here in this narrow area. You just need a few divisions, at least to defend it all. So yeah, I'd rather retreat here and be able to keep Zygon and all our territory here. I think that's the better option. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We keep the ports defended because, you know, Japan likes doing the naval invasions. So we want them coming up behind us and taking that territory. Alright, so these guys are all knocking out these naval invasions. Let me see if this has changed at all. It's changed. It's only gotten worse. We're not going to win there, guys. So there's no reason to keep this going. Let's just go and delete. Well, we didn't have to delete it. We could have edited it. Too late now. Let's go and set up the invasion for over here instead. See if there's anybody defending that. So let them go back. And you know what? We can also... Well, it might take them a long time to train, actually. Because they're getting all that equipment and manpower. So it's going to deplete their experience by quite a bit. Alright, so yeah, we'll take care of all this next episode, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. We got the Belgians defeated. The Dutch East Indies also capitulated, though we still got to take over all their territory over here. Got to fight the Belgians in Congo still. The Dutch are fighting in some places. And I guess next episode we'll do the invasion of Canada. Again, we'll just wait for now. We could start the conflict up with the British or the Japanese, but we're not in positions to fight the Japanese at all, obviously. This is not a good situation here. We're not in any state to fight the British either when you think about it, because, you know, over here we'd do good. We'd be able to invade Egypt. Over here I think our allies would have to do all the hard, heavy lifting because we don't have any troops over here. Same thing here. They got a lot of troops. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do anything serious in Africa. Not that I really care, honestly. Yeah, I don't even really want to. We fought in Africa a lot in that British series. So I don't really want to get heavily involved here. I think we might just do the Egypt invasion. Maybe we can pull these troops out. I don't know. There is some stuff here to protect the rubber and whatnot. I think there's something over here as well. Somewhere over here, I think. Maybe not. Okay, there's 5 steel. That's it. Yeah, I just don't know. There's 4 rubber. Oh, these guys are actually advancing over here, taking our territory. Alright, well, it won't matter as long as they don't get a port. They'll be cut off if we can win here. Though, yeah, there's a lot of divisions over here. So, I don't really care about the Africa situation, and clearly we're not doing well here. Kind of thinking we'll just leave that up to our allies. But yeah, the British and the territories aren't really the problem. Here we'll be able to invade North Borneo, though they do actually have some troops here. Yeah, hopefully you can win there. You'd want to do an invasion of Singapore, the Malay Peninsula. And then, yeah, it's just with these guys, you know, we can't defeat the Royal Navy with our own fleet. We have to use our Air Force, and I don't think our Air Force could defeat the Royal Air Force. I think we would lose to the RAF because they probably vastly outnumber us. So you can't use your Air Force to defeat the Royal Navy if you can't defeat their planes. so we're not really in a state to fight the British either. So more time to prepare, I think, would be good. So we'll just continue building up and fighting these easy countries, maybe launch an invasion of Canada. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching.